Hello dear traders and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover Euro versus US dollar. I will speak about gold market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the Euro versus US dollar first. So basically what I found based on the 4-hour time frame is that the Euro dollar is basically having the nice continuational pattern. And we had a nice continuational pattern yesterday around this falling 20 exponential moving average. Price basically rejected here a few times, and market broke this low from February 24th. And basically, we need to go higher frames to find potential objective point for this downside momentum. And I will go here and take a look. Basically, we got some cluster of highs from this consolidation. So I will say area around 1.1. Let's say area around 1.1. That can be the next. So it's like 80 to 90 pips lower relative to the current price. So that's the consolidation high, or the bracketing high from 2020 prior to this big break to the upside. So definitely downside is in control, sellers are in control and watching for selling opportunities on the rallies and some continuational patterns on intraday or swing time frames. I think it will be a best option according to the current condition. Now, speaking of the gold market, we had overall upcycle on the gold, and basically right now the price is inside of this big pin bar that we had on the daily time frame on February 24th. But if we go lower frames, and for example if we go, let's say 2-hour time frame, we can see basically there is a breakout of this contraction, here. So we broke this contraction and price went upside, and market is now again in upcycle based on this 2-day cycle as well, based on the 2-day moving average as well. There is a rising little Keltner line. Market did pull back here. We didn't quite retest recent swing highs, and the buyers already kicked in there. But at this stage, upside is present. But for now, overnight session, like Tokyo session, was pretty flat, and we got attempt from. So far, there is attempt from buyers to rebuy that pullback that basically we got on the Tokyo session. And so, but from my perspective, again, maybe we can see retest of 1915, but this area is not that spectacular area for the upside continuation. I would like maybe more ABC, maybe retest of 1926. So. Anyway, upcycle is active, so we can see even 1974 on the test in the future. But for now, I will still watch to see maybe some ABC, or maybe to take the early morning lows and then watch for some upside. Maybe below 1931, if there's a successful retest and maybe we do some kind of ABC or something, that will be pretty good to watch. So watch for buying opportunities on the dips on the gold so far. Speaking of the crude oil was phenomenal. We spotted this bull flag back here, and from that bull flag basically market went all the way to 111 area. So from 97 to 111 there was such a big upside move, about 13%, or actually 14% move in about 1 day. So that's a huge move. But now we basically sit on extreme already. We might see some profit taking from buyers, and so we already sit on extreme. We also got some early divergences are showing up on the 30. We got divergences that's showing up on the 30-minute time frame, so the slow line as well is diverging, so we might see some pullback also to some maybe in 2-hour rising middle Keltner line or so, but definitely market is in extreme condition and pullback can be in the play, although that is a quite aggressive. We can see also on the weekly time frame that market entered that area that I marked, so that was a we called this yesterday. Pretty much the market can enter to this area and go around 111, 110. So market did that, and the next area, if the market will continue, its upside is 114.50, and then of course this is the biggest one at 148. So definitely extreme condition, profit taking might happen here. So we might see some reaction, maybe later in the Europe session, maybe in the US session, maybe we can see the pullback. So this is extreme condition, and it's more for a profit taking area condition for which can enable some pullback on the crude oil. And Bitcoin versus US dollar. If we go and check Bitcoin versus US dollar, we can see we got some divergences. 2-hour time frame is showing divergences, which might be also some kind of profit taking from buyers from this stage, and which can enable also some supply to enter the market. The key pivot area is at 45, 46,000, let's say. This is a key pivot zone here. If we break that, then we can expect even higher prices, maybe towards 51,600. But so far we are not breaking that, so some kind of pullback, maybe towards 42,800. We might expect that one might be in the play. So key resistance to keep an eye, and some divergences showing up on the 2-hour time frame, some which can result some pullback, and it was a quite nice up move, which we might see that we might see correction. So depend on what the market will decide to do from here. If we sell off hard, that can enable more supply towards the 40,000. If we just go lower and find aggressive buyers again and supply is not so strong, we can try to retest 46,300. That'll be all for this update. I hope that you did enjoy. Trade safe and have a good day. See you all tomorrow morning.